Alright, oh yeah, I forgot the trap remix of Born to be Wild. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. I wouldn't make you guys suffer through that. Let's turn that down a little bit. Alright, that should... Alright, but before we begin, let's test something real quick, because I can't seem to get the volumes right on this. You're gonna see one person enter the live stream, but don't get too excited, because it's just me. Testing, testing. That's too far. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Alright, that's good. Alright, Canada. Good. We have a pretty sizable lead. It's gonna make this a little bit more challenging though. We're gonna take an absolutely new engine for this race and we're gonna start dead last. So we're not even gonna qualify. Which is gonna hurt our team approval rating because we're not gonna hit any of our milestones like beating Hamilton, and I think they want us to qualify at least third for every race. But that'll be alright. We'll handle it. And like this track is infinitely wider than Monaco, so the program should be a bit easier. Oh, here he comes. Maybe if we don't look, he won't notice us.
Good to see you.
Shit!
The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak.
Yeah, this
Have a look at the report.
It's the gearbox durability, I think. They gave this to me last time after it went off air. Yep. Alright, cool. And I think Ferrari surpassed us last time. Yep, look at that. We're no longer the fastest car on the grid, but that's okay. I don't really want to be the fastest car on the grid because it makes it a little too easy. Ah, man, we're blowing through engine components. Turbocharged is already at 54. MGU-H is already at 54. The ICE is at 56. Everything else is fine. Oh, wow, MGU-K is at almost at 50. Energy store is only at 11. And control electronics is only at 2. Alright. So, we're going to do our practice programs just with these components as is, and then once we're going to skip qualifying, so we're just going to start the race with a whole new engine setup. Except the gearbox. We can't... I did that last season, where I took a whole new gearbox, and then used one of the unused ones for the final race of the season, but just switching out gearboxes without doing the 6 races, because it says right there in the middle, completed races 1 of 6. You have to do 6 races in a gearbox before you can switch, even if it's one of your already allocated gearboxes. So, no matter what, we just had to take gearboxes as we need them, unfortunately. So, we'll probably take our last gearbox at Mexico. Yeah, we'll take a new gearbox at Mexico no matter what, and then we'll just use that one for Brazil and Abu Dhabi. And then the gearbox should last us 3 races for sure. Absolutely. Especially with that new upgrade. That helps on wear. Alright. Yeah, let's do practice.
Here we are, live in Montreal at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where the teams are making final preparations before today's practice session gets underway. In 1999, the outside track wall, situated on the last corner of the lap, ended the race of 3 Formula One world champions, Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. Since then, the wall has come to be known to fans around the world as the infamous Wall of Champions.
Turns 13 and 14 are definitely the most demanding corners on the track. A quick chicane section, entering at over 180 miles per hour, drivers use plenty of curb and get very close to the wall. But hitting those curbs at the wrong angle can easily put the car offline. You'll see a lot of drivers bail out of committing into turn 13, using the escape road to avoid contact with the wall.
No, it takes less for me to bail out a commitment. Oh, original joke. Okay. Alright, so looks like it's not gonna, yeah, it won't rain for this session, which is good. If it rains for the race, I'll be upset, because that just screws up everyone's, strategy. I really like this track. It's a lot of fun. All the power tracks are really fun. So yeah, the Wall of Champions that they were talking about earlier, it's come up right here. So yeah, if you take that turn and hit that curve too hard, you'll go right into that wall right there onto your right. But since we are not a champion, you can't hit that wall. Too much, a little too spicy on that turn. We still got the purple. First try every time. See? So much easier. It's a fun track to drive, especially once you get like all the lines right and you get really comfortable with it. It just becomes just super simple track to go through.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 16.5.
A 1 minute 16.5. Oh yeah. Nailed that. got the wall of champions. Season's over. We're champions now.
Program complete.
Alright. It's going swimmingly so far.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to
Oh,
15
god
minutes.
damn it. I thought there was gonna be no rain. Oh, that's not good. We might need to restart this. Oh my god, we're losing so much time. Alright, alright. Restart practice program. It just sucks because like you try to save a little bit of fuel by coasting, but you lose so much time by doing that. It's nearly impossible to put up a good lap time and save a lot of fuel. On the gas, it still just even dips down.
Lewis is currently P2.
Coasting and just any gas that I save, I lose getting back onto it pretty straight. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't work. Tried to like let off slowly as I was approaching the Fuck. Oh, did we cheese it? We did. Alright, we'll take that. Totally cheesed the program. Completely let off the gas and just coasted to the finish line. Still up on time, and we cut that last corner super hard. But it's fine. Completed the program. We can move on. Now we're just focusing on going as fast as humanly possible. Hopefully before the rain comes. Hey, if you ever decided to join us, how you doing? We lost a ton of time on that turn. Careful not to turn this one a little too shallow. Spin. Alright, there we go. Still lost time on that turnaround. A ton of time. 2/10. Oh, hey, Zachy. Happy birthday, my man. Well, we made up some time on the back straight, but we lost so much of it in that second sector, it didn't really matter. So let's try that again. Man, I always take that turn way too wide. I lose a ton of time for it. Oh yeah, that's legal. Now this is where we lost all of our time last time. Fuck. Alright, well, I didn't feel we lost as much time as we did on our last lap. Why do I do that? That's fine. We're fine. We're in the green. We'll take it. Shit. We're gonna have to use our first flashback of the evening. That was terrible. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Much better. Still lost time coming out of that turn, but it's fine. We're fast enough on the straight where it won't matter.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Practice program over.
Alright, first. Excellent. Alright. Just one more practice program. We'll switch out our engine, skip practice, and we'll just get right to the race. Tenths of a second faster on the faster compound.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:13.1.
Damn, Sergio put up a hella fast sector 3. By a considerable amount, too. 29.2 in sector 3. I think it's gonna rain, and they had me go out on super softs. We gotta do like 3 laps like this. Hopefully we can get 3 laps done in less than 10 minutes, or however much time it took to get those new tires on and send us out for the flying lap. Alright. Weather report.
Radar suggests that some weather is going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes.
So 5 minutes. Get loose coming out.
Price
that
is in
turn.
P4 at the moment.
Take that, you're incredibly fast though, so maybe that makes up for it.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh shit. There we go. Oh wow. Lost a ton of time sticking around. That is not our section right there.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
World champions, that's 2. Put it on the counter.
Great lap. You nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
One more good lap and we'll be on our way. I mean, for comparison's sake, it took us about an hour to get out of the practice program at Monaco. What are we at right now? We're at 22 minutes and 48 seconds, and we're on our final full lap, Canada. So we might need to do another lap. It's slow in this one. You know, unless we can just do that. Oh my god. All right.
Okay, super job so far.
Alright, that'll do it. I mean, we could probably run the race with the components that we have right now. But, we're just gonna switch out the components for later down the road, as opposed to doing it for this race. Because I know I can make up time
The
here.
circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
So yeah, we're gonna take a whole new engine. That way, like when we get, you know, past Spa in Belgium, when we're into like the tougher tracks, we have fresher components to work with, and it makes it just easier on us. So anytime we're at a power track like this, we like to take new components, so we have others to use at more difficult times during the season. Alright, so
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. A Mercedes, Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen.
The only
That's
one
it for practice then.
Ultrasofts.
We'll see you again soon.
Yeah, I don't know how I was faster. Where's Perez? He was 7th fastest even though he had the fastest 3rd sector? Jesus. But yeah, so you just give me like 1 minute and alright, we'll get right to the race. Alrighty guys, so we've hit a bit of a snag. Hey, we almost have 1,000 resource points. So, something's come up, and we're gonna have to cut this one a little bit short. Already shorter than it already is. But, we'll get everything ready for the race, and then we'll broadcast the race itself tomorrow, and then we might do some extra stuff. We might do some CTR or Rocket League after the race, just to make up for lost time. So let's go to the power unit. Oh, god damn it. No, not that. Taking a whole new engine. Sans the gearbox. Alright, there we go. So we're going to be running a completely fresh engine, just like right out the start of the season. And the gearbox is only at 19%. And it's going to be taking less, you know, punishment as the season goes. I mean, what's the lifespan? Does it show us the lifespan? Track time where? Well, we did 256 laps and we're at 75 now. We can do a little bit more. So we can probably do another 200 or so laps in this current gearbox. Yeah, we had to run mandatory a soft and a super soft compound, which is fine because we're not making it into Q3 anyway. So we can start on the super softs and then finish the race on the softs. All right. So we got our strategy down. We got our power unit solved. All right. Let's go to practice 2.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top...
We didn't want to dick with the rain anyway. Russell's just looking at me like, Dad, where are you going? It's still raining. Good thing we're not having to deal with it then.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3. Who...
Alright, well we got a solid half hour in there. So the race will probably be about an hour, and then we'll do another hour of like Crash Team Racing and Rocket League, and we have online as well, so it'll be better. And we nearly have enough for another engine component.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning.
Oh, that's
Here's what to expect.
To qualify second or higher. Well, we're not going to be doing quite that. What if Raikkonen qualifies first and I do second? You guys won't be happy with that. Alright. So we're going to save as is. And we'll get back to this as soon as possible, alright? Thanks for coming in, guys.